Welcome to another episode of Ramblin Down Rainbow Road. I'm your host, Grace Bowen, and I'm playing with Okell Lee today.
Hi, what's up?
Okell is a painter, artist, illustrator, comic book artist working out of Columbus, Ohio. I would describe his work as very violent and graphic and dynamic and engaging and delightful. I really love everything you do.
Bangarang. That sounds real good.
How would you describe your work?
Yeah, definitely chaotic. It's a lot of rambunctious activity in it. My art teacher once called my stuff trite, but
What does that mean?
trite, it's cliche. It's
How is it cliche?
yeah, because it's kind of like that, oh, he's a boy, action-packed, kind of stuff,
Wow, fuck you for, being a man. What the
Yeah.
hell?
Yeah, it's really weird, but
That's,
yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about masculinity these days and, toxic masculinity and how it sucks that men, can't enjoy being men.
Yeah.
And, that's the exact kind of thing.
I kind of feel bad about being, a guy sometimes. And,
But, you
having-
shouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
You're a good guy, too.
I appreciate it, thanks.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of virility and just strength. But yeah,
Mhm.
it's really cool. Is it this
I
one?
wonder if we should talk more. Maybe we should talk more once I get more into the masculinity thing in my work. Wait, I wanted to go back to the homepage to start.
Oh, my fault.
No,
Sorry.
you're fine. Wait, no, you're in control.
Not
Stay
bad.
down.
I got it.
What else about you should people know?
I'm originally from Miami, Florida, so that kind of ties into a lot of my work. I love the beach and this aspect of paradise and
Oh,
this
interesting.
harmony and beauty and kind of everything that we experience. Yeah, I don't really know, traveling a lot. Also the sky, so there's always an element of the sky in my work for some reason. Love using the color blue, things like that. As far as the content of the work, what you probably would get from it is some weird societal placement through it. Categories or social class kind of. Draw animals a lot, but I characterize these animals as actual human beings going through experiences. So I really like to do that. It's a common theme in comics, a bunch of people have done that. Art Spiegelman, with Mouse and all that. So yeah.
Also, we are in Okell's room
Oh yeah.
with, sorry, terrible webcam action, with some of his work.
Yeah.
You're also really good at graphic design.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, that's some of them are pieces from other people, but yeah, that hotel one is mine too, and some little drawings, but yeah. I just got all this stuff up the other day.
yeah, they just moved.
Just moved here.
Okell and Cam and Tyler. I think I'm gonna talk to Cam later today, but
It's hot.
it's hot. It's hot. We turned the AC off, but we still have the fan going.
It's
So
hot.
sorry, not sorry about any noise. Okay, cool. Gosh darn it. Let's get into the gameplay.
This game's awesome.
Yeah, we were just playing for a few minutes because Okell hasn't played the new Mario Kart yet.
Yeah, I haven't played Switch.
You haven't played a Switch at all?
Mm-mm.
Wow.
I did this little demo game or whatever, where you I don't know, I think you were chopping a log or something. I can't remember.
Were you
but-
moving?
Yeah, you just move
Oh.
the thing and yeah. It's kind of goofy, but it was fun. Can we do 150?
Oh,
Just, a
well.
little bit faster? Oh, there's 200? That's too fast.
Yeah, that's too
I gotta
fast.
calm down.
It's unplayable. I think there's a pop-up that says you have to use the brakes when you're playing at 200.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna continue with Baby Peach. Oh look, we got a new car.
I
See,
don't-
they have. I don't really like
I don't want
how
it.
they have off-brand or not Nintendo designed
Actually,
cars.
should I use a bike?
I tend to prefer bikes. I don't prefer
Sick.
any character as much as I prefer the two-wheeled vehicles.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, this game's so clean, man.
And the colors are so vibrant.
Yeah, I wish I was a designer for Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
That would be sick. Oh, yeah,
You could be your own video game designer.
Yeah, you know what? I actually thought about like a concept.
You want to do this one?
Which one? I don't know. Hyrule Circuit. I'm not really sure. I don't even know like, any of these
I always
maps.
play the Rainbow Road tracks anyway. Maybe we can do that one after.
Yeah.
Because I tend to run 2 tournaments with people.
That looks sick. There's a beach. We should
There's
go to
one?
the beach.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. I'm like seriously like I don't know if people still use Tumblr anymore, but like all of my Tumblr posts are like beaches and like I don't know like skies, like people at the beach, like
So soothing.
like some skate stuff, like love skating. And like all that like physical activity and all that energy that just like pours into my work too. It's like I don't know, very boy stuff. I didn't get the launch. I missed it.
You missed it. You fucked up.
Hopping around.
Sorry, I'm trying not to curse on this. It's really hard.
I didn't know if I could or not. So
I don't know. I feel like it's polite to not.
I'm about to get rowdy.
Especially like I listen to a lot of podcasts and it's like the jerk dudes are always the ones who are cursing a lot. I feel like here I am. I'm gonna like mix misandrous language while also claiming to advocate for men's emotional rights.
Nah, you're cool. I mean, you know, that whole like men's emotional rights thing is like, I feel like that's like a real kind of thing.
It's
like,
so real.
I don't know. Like I felt weird about it. One time I said to my friend, like, I honestly kind of feel bad for being like a regular like straight dude because of how much like hate all of like these other people are getting, like all these different like gender identities like get so much hate, and I just feel like just like a regular guy, like
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, yeah. I don't think anyone would want you to feel guilt for that, but it's understandable. And like, you support people and advocate for people
for
who
sure,
aren't
all the
cis
way.
dudes, so
yeah,
that's what really matters.
do your thing. Oh my god, just gunned right by me. Alright.
What's the character's name who shows up in your work a lot? He's a dog, right?
Oh, Sprinkles. Yeah,
Sprinkles.
Yeah.
Tell me about Sprinkles.
He is probably like the one comic book character that no mother wants their child to find out about. He's like, I don't know if you've ever seen the show Cow and Chicken, but he's born.
I hate that show.
You hated it? Okay.
It's just one of those shows that like creeps me out.
Well, it's just honestly just a concept, kind of like it. Dang. Oh wow, I just got annihilated. I'm in 5th place.
Gotcha.
Wow. Okay. Just like sadly crossed the line here. For me. 4th? That's okay. But Sprinkles is he's a Russell Terrier, a Great Dane mix who was born to like a young like yuppie couple. And so he's like in high school or whatever. He's like a 17-year-old dog, but he's like, you know, he can talk like a regular person. So like basically like Cow and Chicken, like the song starts like Mama had a chicken, Mama had a cow, Dad was proud, he didn't care how. So it's kind of like that same like concept is like somehow like this mother like gave birth to a dog, and like this dog is like a humanoid, and he's like insanely good at basketball, but he like is a chronic masturbator. So he's just like, if he's not playing basketball or sleeping, he's like most likely jerking off.
And not necessarily in private spaces,
no,
right?
not necessarily in private spaces, yeah. So like I had a show a couple years ago, and I debuted him with a zine that I made, and he's basically like in the bathroom.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh.
Sorry, our TV is cutting out.
Oh, I thought I did it. I thought I like stepped on something. But man, these guys are brutal. Yeah, he was in the bathroom, and he heard some people coming in the bathroom, and like they're like just like some cooler kids or whatever. They're like bullies, and yeah, it was just bad for him. So he like gets found out because he was doing that thing in the bathroom, and they like make fun of him. He like runs out, he's like crying. Yeah, so like Sprinkles has like really sad moments, but then he has like these moments of like almost like epic proportions when he's like on a basketball court.
Mhm.
He basically turns into like some sort of like basketball deity, and
Oh, sick.
yeah, sometimes he like has dreams where he like plays basketball with like iconic basketball players like Dennis Rodman, and played basketball with Death one time.
Oh, fun.
So yeah, so like there's things like that. I basically like attribute it to like he's basically like when he gets on a basketball court, it's like he's basically like tripping, like on some kind of like crazy like psychedelic
Like
drug.
ayahuasca or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like totally
That's fun.
different experience. He like his image like even changes like a little bit. He looks different, you know, sometimes.
I bet people, I mean, that's like what passion is, right? It's like
That's
finding
what it feels
a
like.
transcendent experience
Yeah.
while doing the thing that you want to be
Yeah,
doing.
it's definitely like some sense of euphoria and like
Yeah.
creating and like doing what you love. Like even like I love riding bikes, right? And so like if I'm biking and I've been at it for like maybe like an hour and a half or something like that, I just get like zoned out. It just feels so
Yeah.
good. So, but yeah, it's sick. I love it. Yeah, Sprinkles is tight. He's cool. Haven't really, man. 5th place again.
Yeah,
I was 4th
I
last
was
time.
in first for a while.
Jeez, this is rough. I was like doing good before.
You wanted to
but,
play
like,
at 150.
Well, I mean, I didn't know it'd be like
I didn't know it'd be
harder.
like this. Hey, of course it's harder. It's always harder.
didn't know it was gonna be like Yeah.
Yeah, chronic masturbation is another whole thing.
Yeah, it's just another thing about like the whole like dude aspect is like I don't know, like I'm not gonna lie, like when I was like younger I like felt so awkward about the conversation of masturbating. I was like, oh,
Well,
that's scary.
To talk about it,
Yeah,
or to do
I
it?
don't want to talk about it.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, it's just like things like that. It's like
Just
another
because
thing
of like
about masculinity.
normal teenage awkwardness.
Yeah, I mean it's just like a basic thing. Like one of my friends was like, "Oh, I just threw a banana peel at myself." What an idiot. One of my friends was like, "Oh my gosh, these guys are killing me." He was like laughing at the idea of like doing that, but then he was like, "Well, you know, it's kind of like a good idea because no one really talks about that." And I was like, "Yeah, but I mean, I'm not really trying to talk about it. I just think it's funny." I just like making funny stuff that people will enjoy. Honestly, like if I make something with the intention of like making my friends laugh, and it doesn't, I just feel like a loser.
Aw, dude.
Yeah, I like winning.
I feel like it usually does make them laugh though, right?
Yeah, everybody loves it.
My shorts.
My mom just like looks at me weird.
Well,
when I show her some
maybe
stuff.
sometimes our mothers aren't supposed to support us and stuff. All right, this is a problem. Our TV is
Just blacking out.
is fritzing. It's all in this nickel fritz.
I think it might be me.
Let's see if that works.
Maybe my
Touching
foot.
all these, we've got like a mess of quartz on the floor right now.
It's a bundle of coach in here.
I feel like it shouldn't be you. Let's see if this helps.
Alright, so I got this pot. Okay. What are these guys called? I forget what they're called again.
I don't know. I want to say piranha something, but
Yeah.
it's probably not right. Oh, yikes. Hey, I'm all over
Vroom, vroom.
this.
Oh yeah, 2nd place. Let's go. Gang up.
It's only lap 2 or 3. Careful.
Yeah, that's a lot in Mario. Like,
But a lot can happen in the
A lot
third
can
lap.
change. Mama.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's see what's up here. What are these coins good for? What's that? Do
Oh, I don't know. My brother thinks they give you a boost, but I
Alright.
haven't noticed that.
Alright, Peach. Go ahead. Okay. I knew you were gonna throw it. I like let off the gas so you could go forward too, and you still nailed me.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's not nice.
All's fair in playing.
I'm just kind of pissed they put that palm tree like right there. The
I know,
first time
right?
I like ever hated a palm tree. Boom.
Alright, so what we can do is when that happens, just look down at the computer.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because the frame rate's a little bit slower because it's recording, but it's still like workable, maybe.
I'm gonna hit somebody with these. I gotta hit someone. Oh my god, 7th place. That's embarrassing. Oh my gosh.
Alternatively, we could also use my tiny monitor that I have, but I don't really want to mess with that. Let's see if this stops happening.
It's like super fun regardless. I really like it.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not really an Anthrax fan. This is just one of my most favorite shirts. They like played on Slayer's farewell tour though. I wish I could have seen that. That would have been cool. But
New metal?
no, it's like a weird like loudy kind of like almost metal, but like not. I don't really even know how to describe them. It's just like a very like kind of like generic like rock and roll kind of sound.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but they're cool. Like it's a good band. It's just like definitely not my favorite. Oh, this is like that N64 one. This one's sick.
Yeah,
Wait,
they pulled tracks from other
Can
games.
you anti-gravity on it?
You have to like get onto a
Oh, I
boost
see that.
on
I see that from that
to
truck. That's sick.
Did I nail you?
No, that wasn't me. You hit Bowser. Actually.
Nice.
Good
Bowser's
job.
always like pulling through
Yeah,
in the
a
lead.
boss. Yeah, it's like Toad and then Bowser's always really good. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Oh, I wanted that. Can't get over it. Oh, I have the bumpers on, I think.
Do you want to check that?
Yeah. It's
No, they're off.
okay. Never mind. That's weird. Oh my gosh. Peach.
Yeah, my brother is like libertarian leaning, which is how he deals with like the hate on masculinity, and it's really unfortunate because like they're I don't know. He's informed by a lot of like forums on Reddit and stuff.
Okay.
Which Reddit can be a cool or a not so cool place.
Yeah. My thing, I don't really, I don't do computer stuff very often. Aside from like just drawing on there and like checking my email.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
it's probably the way to be. The internet is a wild place.
Yeah, it's like kind of weird to me.
But he has 2 daughters now, and that among like some family stuff, he's really reconsidering his points of view on things.
Yeah.
Which is like super challenging for him because he's like been a white dude his whole life, so I don't know how much he's really like had to question things.
Yeah, I mean that's.
And I have sympathy for like people in his position.
Yeah.
I want to go to grad school for media studies in part to like study spaces in the internet that deal with toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
And I'm like bracing for getting doxxed and stuff, but just like.
I mean, there's definitely dudes that suck, like for sure.
There are people that suck.
There's people that suck too, yeah.
And which is also the scary thing of
finish? Oh my god.
It's like when we accuse a certain demographic of just being a certain way because of who they are, not through their actions.
Yeah.
Like, that's not helping anybody.
Yeah.
Like, there are people in Columbus who stir up drama and, like, cause trouble because they think they're, like, being righteous social justice warriors.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not helping anyone with that.
Causing too many problems. Wow. So, I did horrible. I did not get a trophy.
You did not do...
I did not get a trophy.
I mean, it always shows the trophy. I don't know if anyone really gets it. What are some like shows you watch, or like what? Because I feel like a lot of themes in your work remind me a lot of anime.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
you watch
sure.
a lot of anime.
Yeah.
Me too.
This webcam, y'all don't see this, but this webcam is like on top of a Dragon Ball Z like manga.
Mm-hmm.
Because I love that. Like specifically like the manga, not too much the show.
Oh.
The show is like really slow, but like if you read mangas, you have like all of your like peak scenes like and they're drawn out for you too. So it's like if you wanted to like sit down and like draw stuff, like you could,
Yeah.
So it's like that was like something that was really cool for me as like a kid. Like it was weird like watching that and then like watching like Tom and Jerry. I love Tom and Jerry, and I also love like the 1930s like cartoon aesthetic and everything like that. So like I dabble with that kind of like design in my work, and I go back and forth too. Like I draw like really specifically and realistically, like rendered out, and I also draw like cartoony, just like whatever I'm feeling, whatever like the work like needs, I kind of like try and execute it. Yeah. That's why I like to be like very like versatile, I guess, or like keeping myself versatile in the work. So it's like whatever image like I want to make, like how can I make it like look as cool as it can, like the concepts, story, like should I do digital, should I do traditional, things like that. Like I just finished a painting from my friend, and she sent me like a digital image that she wanted painted, and I was like, oh, I think like an actual painting would like look cooler, like.
Oh, cool.
So like I just did a traditional painting for her, which like turned out pretty good, I think, and she really liked it. So like that's all that matters, you know, right? It's a client, but yeah, no. So shows specifically, like I guess first is like Tom and Jerry, Looney Tunes, and then like Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho, Evangelion, Neon Genesis.
I need to watch that.
The Fooly Cooly stuff, y'all. If you watching the Fooly Cooly, it's like amazing.
The new
like,
Fooly Cooly?
New Fooly Cooly.
Oh, I gotta watch that too.
Progressive. It's really sick. Like perfect. Like first 2 episodes, I was like, this is all I've ever wanted. It's just like a resurgence of like this amazing anime that was like so hardcore when I was younger, and then like it came back like full force, and it's like super good. I don't really know how many episodes they're gonna be showing, and I don't have cable, so I haven't been watching it like.
What network is it on?
Right on Adult Swim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, plays on Saturdays, the Toonami or whatever, how they used to do it. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, honestly. Also like film a lot too. I think the last movie I saw that I really loved was Annihilation with Natalie Portman.
Oh, I gotta see that. I meant to see that in theaters, but I didn't.
That movie's sick. And it kind of like harkens to like a concept that I've been playing with too, with like this new zine that I want to do, featuring like a lot of the Red Giant drawings that I've been drawing, like the
like stars.
Red Giants? No, like there's like this conspiracy about like these red cannibals that like used to like feed on like human tribes, like back in like ancient times.
Like like that show. Oh, I'm blanking.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Similar to that, but like they weren't like giant like that. They were like 10, 12 feet high.
Oh, okay.
Like and I don't know if you've ever heard of like Beowulf, but the story of Grendel, it's like kind of like his like origin. Like it's like a civilization of like beings that lived like with him.
Wow.
Like so, it's like a crazy conspiracy. It's not like nothing's been proven, but it's been said that like there's a preservation of these creatures like inside of the Grand Canyon.
What?
And it's actually guarded by the FBI like as we speak, and like you can't explore like that area of the Grand Canyon if you're like on a tour or something like that. Oh my gosh. So like I'm trying to build like a world like surrounding these like red giants that are supposed to be like preserved in the Grand Canyon. I don't know if they are, but when I first heard about it, first read the stories, I was like, that's the sickest thing I've ever heard in my life. And so I just wanted to make art about it, and so I'm like trying to build this world like that's like a post like human world, and this new like resurgence of creatures that are all giants, sort of like this post like human like kind of Jurassic period. So it's like violent and like aggressive like all of my drawings already are, but it's like about like these new creatures that I'm like developing off of the concept of the red giants. So
are they gonna be intelligent?
They speak telepathically. So I guess like in a way, yeah, like all of the creatures will speak telepathically, kind of like some weird like DMT kind of like chemical that like they could all communicate. But I don't really know like if you could consider like the red giants or like the other creatures intelligent. I think the smartest creatures that are gonna exist are like these guys called legends, which are like fusions of like different animals. Like this one that I've been drawing is like a dragon, and it's like a alligator and a jaguar put together, and he does like fashions himself clothing, and he's like made like a sword out of like a red giant bone, and like I don't know. It's just so like the drawing I showed you earlier,
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
Yeah.
So like that was him, and then that was a red giant that was like getting his head chopped off.
Oh heck
Yeah.
yes.
So like
I
it's
can't
like,
wait for this.
yeah, I want to make like a 40-page zine of like all these drawings and like have a show with it too.
Whoa.
Yeah, long run, because I'm working on a comic right now, but
yeah.
in the long run, yeah, probably like next February or something, or like hopefully in October, because like October's like my most favorite month.
Mhm.
But
And like Halloween and
Yeah,
stuff.
we'll
Peak
see.
spooky season.
we'll see.
Yeah. The other comic you referred to is Johnny Arcade, right?
Oh yeah, Johnny Arcade is a project I'm working on with my buddy Staven.
I
He's-
hope to interview Staven.
Yeah,
at
that would
some
be
point,
sick.
So
Yeah.
we'll probably talk about it.
He's so wild. Yeah.
He's such a trip, dude.
He's such a good guy though.
He's so good, but he's so challenging. It took me like 2 months of working with him to understand how to speak with him.
Yeah.
I just like was so overwhelmed.
The role is always devil's advocate.
Yeah, I
Always
know.
the opposite.
It's kind of exhausting.
And
sometimes.
energizing you.
I actually don't want to play this character. Sorry.
Nah, he looks like a loser.
Oh, what?
He looks like
That's
a
so
loser, man.
mean.
That little guy probably beats him up.
Oh.
Or like beats him up and like,
Can you press the right button?
oh sorry.
No, you're fine.
Didn't realize that.
No worries.
Trying to get like a better flow here. Like I'm telling you, like only video games I play, like Burnout Paradise, Street Fighter, and I've been playing a little bit of Tekken with my friends lately.
Are those all fighter games then?
Burnout Paradise is a racing game,
Oh, okay.
but it's like a very like precise like racing game. It's like open world too, so it's kind of like you're playing like an RPG, but it's like a racing game. It's really cool. It's one of my favorites. But,
Oh, hold on. So we could either play this Rainbow Road, the SNES version, or we could play this one, which I think is new.
that one's sick.
It is pretty sick. It's
Jesus.
really difficult without bumpers.
Bowser's Castle, too. I don't really know. What was the other one? The other Rainbow Road? Oh yeah, let's do that. That looks sick. Yeah. And there's like a
Wait, are there 3 Rainbow Roads? Oh, there are. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I
Is
thought
that
there
the
were
one you
only
were
2.
talking about? Or?
No, that wasn't the one I was talking
Oh.
about. I like this one better though.
That one looks like some like Harry Potter LSD kind of thing. Looks cool. But yeah, like speaking of like Evangelion, that's like a portrait that I did of my buddy Darian, as like with like Eva limbs. Like he has like the Eva unit limbs. It's like hanging out on stairs. or
Once
whatever.
this game starts, I'm gonna pause it and move the webcam to.
Yeah.
And I'm still gonna get that boost.
Oh yeah, I missed it.
So
You see it?
that one up there, right?
Yeah, that guy.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, let me go to the full.
Freshman year. I made
You did that freshman year?
Yeah,
Damn, that's sick.
that's my dad right next to it.
Hi,
It's
Dad.
like a super old photo of him. I think that was like 75.
Dang.
Yeah, that's not his fraternity. He was like sponsoring some other fraternity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that too. Like, my dad has like a lot to do with my work. Like, I know like you don't really want to talk about like emotional stuff.
Well,
too
no,
much,
whatever,
but, like,
whatever you're comfortable with.
but, yeah.
We were just talking about boundaries before we were recording.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, like that is like a very, very key element of my work. I think this is too slow. I don't like it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I should have asked
Is
before
that
just
okay?
changing to 100.
I'm so
No, that's
sorry,
fine. We did that
Chris.
off cam, just so you know. And good thing we did because we weren't on play cam.
My bad.
No. I'm just acting pissed.
No, I
don't
don't
really care.
I don't really know like the.
I haven't played with any like real gamers,
Just don't know.
and I know you don't consider yourself a gamer, but
No, I just don't know the etiquette like that much.
there's no etiquette. We're friends.
Okay. Oh yeah, dude, the Shaman's collection. He looks sick, man. He looks like a little Grim Reaper. It's dope.
Oh, he does.
Have him on a bike.
I'd be happy if he took my life.
I'd be like, yeah, dog, let's go.
I'm ready. I've been ready. Where you been?
Where we going? Yeah, dude, he's about to be out here. Y'all be like, yo, is that the Reaper? See, that would be so sick to like do a drawing of like a Grim Reaper on a bike, like on like a dirt bike. That'd be so tight.
Oh, a
man.
dirt bike. I was imagining a little bike with a cute bell. Like, hey,
Oh,
guess
no.
what?
No, not like that. I actually drew one. Like I had like a Grim Reaper series a couple years back too, and I drew the Grim Reaper as like this like super hot girl like on a Kawasaki bike. Yeah, and she was like, "Are you ready to go?" I just think she's like, "Are you ready, baby?" Like,
I love that.
It's really funny.
I just got goosebumps thinking about that.
Yeah, it's like it's way back. Jeez, October like 2016.
Wait, can you send that to me? Because I intend on commissioning a tattoo from Okell. That seems like an interesting idea.
It's not like a tattoo style illustration. It's like.
Well, but maybe I could
ask
you to redraw it.
Yeah, I could totally redesign that. Yeah, also like I just sold like this Betty Boop drawing a minute ago.
Does she like have her limbs kind of torn off?
Nah, Betty Boop is on a bike. She's like driving on this bike. Yeah, I've got to kind of focus a little bit because I wanted to go faster.
Oh, you're trying to play this game now?
Yeah.
You don't want to talk about your dad?
No, I do. Oh, yeah, well, totally. I'm sorry. I feel like we were kind of off track at the same time.
I know, that's the fun thing about this.
But, yeah, so Dad was in this fraternity called the Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity.
What? Young person sci-fi fraternity?
Yeah, right?
Oh, I love that.
That's what it sounds like. The Omega Sci-Fi Fraternity.
Oh, Omega.
Omega,
oh, okay.
Yeah. Omega is the last letter in the Greek alphabet, and it also is like an O. And his name was O. My name is Okell, like Okell Jr., Okell Sr. I can't see. What the sucks. Get out of my face. But yeah, I like love that. Jesus. Love that idea of a fraternity, like this like brotherhood and like tribute. But obviously right now like the whole like fraternity aspect of things is like really like kind of like ruined by just that whole like masculinity thing that we were talking about. So like that kind of concept like almost doesn't even exist anymore. That's another reason why I didn't want to join a fraternity, because I knew that like in a college like it would just suck like now. But if you
found a fraternity that didn't like prioritize hazing and drinking and stuff, would you have joined one?
Probably not. Still no. I don't know why. I just wouldn't have done it. Jesus, it's just I'm like always gonna hit that thing. Like, but yeah. So my dad loved his fraternity. And the horseshoe. You know, like the Omega symbol is like a horseshoe, and I feel like that has something to do with it too. The luck that I have, I feel like I'm kind of been like graced somehow. Yeah, it's just like a lot of thought from my father goes into my work. So I feel like his energy kind of like still flows in there.
Is he still around? Or?
No, my dad passed when I was 14.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Third place is good. That's cool.
Third place is good.
I'm like way over it. But yeah, so like when I draw like panthers and like really really strong like crazy looking animals, I'm like often thinking about him, because he like really like enjoyed that aspect of like working out and like being physical and like all that stuff. He like made it fun for me. Taught me how to play basketball and how to skate. So yeah, he was rad.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'd like to hear more about good dads.
Yeah, I mean,
or not.
Good dads are totally out there, and it bums me out when like I have like buddies like they're like always like, my dad sucks. I hate dads. And I'm just like, oh, my dad was like pretty cool. And
I'm disappointed in both my parents. I was disappointed in my dad more, but recently I'm just like, both of y'all are just immature.
Well, you got him, so that's cool.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
That's always like, this is just like what I think. I'm just like, yeah, they're here too, though, so, you know, it's cool.
Yeah, you're right. It's humbling. I should think about that more.
No, you're good.
And so I'm sure once I have kids, I'll be grateful for them being around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just in my angsty early 20s. Oh, shit. Mid-20s! Oh, dude, I was hanging out with Noah like a year ago. You know Noah Van Skyver?
Oh yeah, he's cool.
And I was like, yeah, I'm in my early 20s, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, aren't you 24? I was like, yeah. He's like, you're in your mid-20s.
Yeah, like, no! Mid-20s, early 20s.
And now I'm 25.
Yeah. That's happening to me December 9th.
That's happening to aging, like quantitative aging.
25 is happening to me soon, and I don't know if I'm ready for it.
I guess it feels nice to be in a round number, not a round number, but you know.
I'm definitely like trying to get a dirt bike though when I move back to Birmingham.
Oh, when are you moving back?
Not now at all. I'm probably gonna be here for a couple years or stay like Midwest, like North for a couple years, but definitely want to move to like those like open acre places in Birmingham. God, they're so beautiful. They're just like, you know, just places with like tons of like farmlands. There's this area where my cousin used to live called Irondale that has like a bunch of like properties with like very, very like small oh what? He gives you boost too? Dude, this dude is a riot. Yeah.
Are you pressing right bumper?
Yeah.
Or left bumper?
Yeah, he's a riot, man.
Oh,
he's
I
great.
didn't know that.
I'm trying to get in there, man. I'm trying to get that first place. I want trophies.
At this point, since I'm not competing against you, I hope
I want trophies.
I'm rooting for you.
Oh my god, I just do that myself.
Boy, the weight of this character is really troubling.
5th place now. 6th place. 5th again.
Yeah, I remember a few years ago. I don't know, we need to talk about masculinity, man.
Talk about it more? Or...
Just as a culture.
Yeah, I mean, like there's also that whole idea like chivalry being dead and whatnot. Like, I don't think chivalry's dead. I think I'm still nice to people.
Yeah.
Nice to women or whatever. 2nd place is cool.
Or like it could also be chivalry with everybody.
Yeah, being a general good person. Like, you know, like if you're able to do something, do it. So, yeah, I don't know. Like
a lot of people, when I talk about toxic masculinity, some people are still like, why do you hate men? I'm like, I have been through phases where I've hated men.
Yeah.
But trying to grow out of that now.
Yeah, I feel you.
To have more compassion. And everyone suffers under toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
And toxic patriarchy. That's the other thing, is like, patriarchy is like a bad term, right? It means a bad thing, but I don't think it necessarily needs to. Like, if we could start saying toxic patriarchy rather than just patriarchy being bad. I mean, of course, patriarchy refers to, like, the institutional stuff, but in the sense of, like, the idea of a father or whatever you want to attach that prefix to, it doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing.
Yeah. Like, being a provider and protector, like, that's good stuff. Even, like, in the sake of like someone's mother, like you know, like it's like just makes you a good person. Like, you know, I don't know.
I hope we're going through a time where we're growing out of a lot of like dualistic and survivalist thinking under capitalism, and that we're going to come into a time where we can afford the resources to support other people, as well as like the intellectual and emotional space to like start having more nuanced conversations instead of just like totally dichotomous sort of thinking or dualistic thinking.
Yeah, we need to focus more on like the subtle intricacies of like a relationship between like, you know, like a cashier and a clerk even. Like, not cashier and a clerk, I mean cashier and customer, you know, like customer interactions. Like,
this is brutal.
The screen, yeah.
It's gamifying the game in a way.
It's like,
oh, come on, friend.
It's like I was playing the game in like the game.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah, I've recently come into like a nerd awakening because I've found spaces where I feel safe online, like getting into gaming and stuff. And games are getting like more interesting. Well, I don't know if that's fair to say. But I'm paying closer attention to like the craft of gaming and the storylines of games and stuff.
Yeah.
The, like emotional experience of playing games.
Yeah.
That's so I'm thinking a lot about like what can I do to try to like encourage the growth of these safer spaces and to like challenge the norm. And I mean that within the gaming community, for example, but I also mean that like within normies' perceptions of the gaming community, which I feel like being mostly a normie, I could really focus on that. And like even just on the basis of storytelling, I feel like everybody should experience a lot of games that we typically don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willfully ignoring like the economic limitations of like people being able to afford games and stuff.
Right. That's very true. Like I said, like I'm not really a gamer, but I do have like my select like picks that I love. You know, Street Fighter, and Burnout, and a little bit of Tekken and stuff like that. Like I even like got that latest Dragon Ball Fighter Z. It's pretty good.
What system is that on?
PlayStation 4. Yeah, I recently like got a PlayStation 4 like 4 months ago, like 5 months ago or so. I'm like very late to the train. I'm an old man. Like
It's great.
I'm probably like a 56-year-old man, like in a 24-year-old's body.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna hit my stride when I'm postmenopausal. Looking forward to that.
Right.
Like, you know Noel Hackman's mom? Do you know her?
Oh, I just blew up. I'm sorry.
Oh, no.
No, I do not. I don't know his mother.
She's just like super cool and smart and graceful and like interesting, and I want to be like her when I grow up.
That's cool.
In case you watch this, Noel. Oh, also, I haven't said this yet, but we'll have links for Okell's work in the description of this video. So
yeah, dog.
Don't even worry. Do not even worry. Follow him on the gram.
PanthersParadise.com.
PanthersParadise.com.
Oh my god. What is that? What is that giant
train?
ball? It's like a thing. It's crazy.
Yeah, Mario. Yes.
Yeah, I really love like that whole like predator like animal structure, like just like not necessarily design, but like the shape of like the figure of a predator animal. Like, they just look so freaking cool, bro. Like I don't know, it's like an elite creature. It's really
Built to
fun.
kill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I don't know.
Like there was some, I don't know, there's like some kind of like concept that someone spoke to me about once about the attraction that children have with dinosaurs.
Oh, what's that about?
I don't really know what the term was called, but it was like we were so attracted to dinosaurs just because like they had like giant mouths and they just like ate like all the time, like just like babies and like kids do. Oh wow, you got first. I got third, so I probably got a trophy.
Tied for second.
Second?
With me.
Trophy. It's like future trophies. You know that Future song?
No.
No? Okay. That's alright.
I don't keep up.
No, you're cool. I just like have been really caring a lot about hip hop lately.
What's some news that I follow Cardi B? She's so pregnant, dude.
I haven't seen any images of her, but yeah, Cardi B's tight. Cardi, it's like my favorite song she's made with 21 Savage. The song's tight. So sick.
Well, who else do you like?
I love Playboy Cardi's new stuff. Lil Yachty's good too. Like his last album was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I still like listen to like MF Doom. I don't know if you know who he is.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah, he's one of like the best rappers of all time, and I'm just like anxious. That's mine.
Yeah, you did it.
You did it too.
Good job. We both did it. Yay!
I'm so hyped. That looks sick. I wish I had it in real life. Just like attach my 3D printer to the TV and get one of those Mario trophies.
Yeah.
They should make that. They should have that.
Well, they'd probably make more money if they sold them like amiibos.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what I've been listening to as far as hip hop goes. Cause I listen to everything. Like, Like I listen to all kinds of like radio stations, like world music, and like I'm always on SoundCloud, like finding stuff. And like a lot of my buddies make music too, so it's like you're always like hearing their stuff, hearing new stuff from
Who do you
them.
want to plug? Do you want to plug anybody?
I mean, yeah, my friend Rhinestone Cowboy makes music. My friend Darian makes music. He's really, really good.
Yeah, Darian's good.
My friend Len makes music too. People in Birmingham I hung out with did art for people. They're really good. My friend, she goes by Folly. Her name is Amber Thomas. I think she moves, but she might still be there. My friend Beanot, he's really, really good. Like, he's got some good stuff. And my friend Carrie Fountain out there, like, they're really good. Like, it's just like a whole gang of people. I don't know. It's like I want to take like everybody like with me to like some crazy party somewhere, like on a beach or on a yacht, and just like everybody can meet everyone and be like, these are all my friends. Like, I just wish it was possible. Like, that would be so cool, but I don't know. But yeah, I love music. Music is like literally like an elemental like part of my life. Like, it's so key. Like, I gotta have it on like all the time, unless like someone tells me to stop, or like
cut that out,
or like I have to go to sleep or something. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. Oh, you want me to go back? Sorry.
I usually go for an hour.
Oh, okay.
But I think it takes people longer to play 2 courses.
Okay.
So I think we're at about 45 right now. Do you want to talk about anything else or wrap it up?
I mean, not really. I mean, like,
Okay, cool.
Like, there's like a quote from Basquiat that I love that kind of like, it's like really important. I feel like it's like art is the way we decorate space, and then music is the way we decorate time.
Wow.
So it's kind of like you're always like infused with like some kind of like creativity, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like I love that element. But yeah, that's all.
That's a great way to wrap up.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for having me. Hope I wasn't like crazy awkward.
No. You're beautiful. And again, we'll have links for Okell's work and other people's stuff in the show description. And then if you'd like to come back sometime, I'd probably do recurring stuff with people. So.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. See you later.